Oh, that's good. Dressing with a shadow. Don't like that. Don't like that. Dang it. Almost. Almost. Shoot. All good. Still going. Oh. Sorry, is there a link that you... Did you send me it once where I got to see, like, the chat or something, or no? They just scored. Gosh. Okay. Oh, well, of course. I could totally hear us on Facebook, by the way. I don't know what to tell you. Yes.
Well, no one's watching anyways.
So many secrets. So good.
Hello, it's Matt and Josh from Sell Comics. A new episode tonight on November 8th, 2022. It's election night in America where they're going to burn America down.
Scary.
Yeah. Well, if they can keep the Senate, it might not be too bad, but I meant for Democrats.
Maybe.
But, I'll see. Okay, so lots of casting news this week. Two small unboxings.
So much stuff.
Yeah. So casting news this week, some more info about Henry Cavill leaving Witcher came out this week. Some Star Wars casting news along with some possible spec issues. Josh is sneezing all over his mic.
Sorry. Oh, just one gooseball.
Yeah. Also, we'll have top 10 marketplace issues of the week and keys in stores today and tomorrow. So first, cool. We'll start with Aubrey Plaza, who is great, is been cast in Coven of Chaos. Agatha Coven of Chaos. Probably gonna play maybe another witch or something.
I would assume another witch.
Catherine Hahn.
But I'm just gonna give it right now. Boom. To Aubrey Plaza. Thanks for joining again. Back to the MCU. Was there kind of a little bit, and then came back again.
Back to the MCU.
I love it. She was already in Legion.
Oh, yeah, okay. She wasn't
really count,
that was
but
a good
it kind of
show.
does.
That was a good show.
It's so good.
But yeah, okay. So we don't know when this is coming out. We know Catherine Hahn is playing Agatha Harkness. Maybe Elizabeth Olsen will show up and reprise the role again as Scarlet Witch. That's really kind of all we know at this point, other than Aubrey Plaza has been cast as someone unknown.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so it took a long time in the world of the internet, but Sandman has been renewed for season 2. I expect this season to probably come
like it's just
the end of 2024, given how much CGI goes into it.
2025 minimum. Minimum.
That's a long way though. I don't know about that. I'm sure the script's already written for season 2.
Yes, but they got to shoot it, and also all the stuff they've already like done, like for Netflix. Sorry, it's already done and is shooting right now. I feel like the fact that they just greenlit it, we got a script.
Oh, see, I have a theory about this though.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure that they as in Netflix was not ready that this was going to get a season 2. I don't think they were ready for this.
I will go the opposite of that. I think they held this announcement because they knew Henry Cavill was leaving Witcher. Because that's been in the work for a while apparently, right? So they
I mean, I guess
it's to throw a bone to for a reason to keep Netflix. Is that 2 years after season 3 of Witcher comes out, maybe the following year you'll get Sandman season 2.
It's true.
So yeah, so they dumped that news on Sunday. I think it was Sunday with Henry Cavill, and then Wednesday this comes out. It was last 6 days ago. So what's today? Tuesday. So it was like only a couple days afterwards that they dumped that news that Sandman season 2 is greenlit. Because it's how long ago did the first season of Sandman come out? Like 3 months ago?
Is that it?
August? Did it come out in August?
Feels like yesterday.
Okay. Yeah. So everyone's looking forward to season 2. Neil Gaiman said something. It's going to be, the first. It's going to be based on something here. Let's see.
What did he say?
Sandman was hit for a season, watched 127.5 million in its second week, 77 million minutes in its third. Since
that's a lot.
Calliope and A Dream of a Thousand Cuts were covered in the bonus episode, the second season most likely adapt to Season of Mists, which focuses on Lucifer seeking revenge against Morpheus in a game of you. So, yeah, I'm excited to see more Lucifer. Gwendolyn Christie was good. Like to see more of her. So
smashed it. Did so good.
Okay, so the Boys University spinoff, Gen V, has cast Clancy Brown, a legend. From
I would agree. He is
from Highlander to Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah. All around.
Mandalorian.
Amazing.
So Gen V is set at America's only college exclusively for superheroes, run by Vought International. Gen V is an irreverent R-rated series that explores the lives of hormonal competitive soups as they put their physical, sexual, and moral boundaries to the test, competing for the best contracts in the best cities. It's part college show, part Hunger Games, with all the heart, satire, and raunch of the boys. Not sure who he's gonna play. Probably some sort of college teacher, staff member, probably an old superhero that retired, maybe.
Because I would only assume that the school can operate in the ski can only operate because it's obviously run by a certain amount of
other superheroes that can keep
can keep them in check, right? So it's like
least.
At least I'm gonna guess there's gonna be like a Superman dude. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And then a couple other ones that are like kind of like low level, but also like kind of strong. I don't know.
And more exciting news about legendary people being cast. Bob Odenkirk looks like he's going to be in Wonder Man, a TV series. Now that Better Call Saul is wrapped up, which I think we're only on season 3 of that.
I know I'm two or three seasons behind.
He is free to pursue other projects, which I believe he's doing Nobody 2. Nobody 1 was great. I think that.
Yeah,
and
it was so
amazing
good.
In that movie.
Oh God! You know what? It was funny. I was on the bus.
Yeah.
And I was like, just sitting there. I was like, that movie was really good. That was really good. And then afterwards, I was like, you know what? I'm definitely thinking they should probably make it 2. And I think I searched it in the news quickly and remember that I did look at it briefly. So I'm glad that we brought it up because it is probably going to be amazing.
Now, do we think that Bob Odenkirk will play Simon Williams' agent?
Oh, that could be cool. I
mean, it's a special
not really
role,
a typecast.
Right?
Yeah.
And he's probably getting typecast. Yeah, I don't think he's going to play a fellow superhero.
Yeah, probably not.
Though it doesn't sound like negotiations have officially taken the place of the Illuminati reports that the production has been keen to enlist Odenkirk for a special role in the upcoming Disney Plus series. Details are sparse, but their sources believe the Nobody Star is being eyed to play Simon Williams' manager. Oh, I was right.
Wow, look at you.
I pegged it from the beginning.
Wow.
This could be an original character or possibly a take on Williams' agent from the comic books, Neil Sorian. Nothing is certain at this point. The same publication, the Illuminati, broke last night's news that Aubrey Plaza has joined the cast of Egg of the Coven of Chaos, which we just covered. Right. Wonder Man will star Yahya Abdul-Mateen II in the title role, with Ben Kingsley set to return as Trevor Slattery.
They picked a good cast, like at least so far. Like it makes sense.
Yeah. I like that Shang-Chi redeemed Trevor Slattery as a character to the fans, because we all hated much what Shane Black did to him in Iron Man 3.
Oh,
but
slapped.
He was redeemed in Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Okay, more casting news. It looks like the Punisher may have been confirmed. Star John Bernthal's return. There's been talk of John Bernthal potentially reprising the role of the Punisher from the now defunct Netflix series for quite a while, but the rumors really picking up steam following the MCU debuts of Daredevil, The Kingpin, and we may finally have confirmation that Frank Castle will indeed be making his presence felt during Phase 5. Actor Casey O'Keefe shared an Instagram photo of Bernthal, noting that he's looking forward to working with you during Marvel Phase 5. Casey O'Keefe is now dead. I'm kidding. Although, he probably shouldn't have Instagrammed that, right?
Yeah, no, he's definitely gonna get...
Do you think his career's dead now?
Yeah, I wouldn't say his career is dead.
There's an update.
Yeah. Makes a habit of posing for photos.
With celebs and saying how much he's looking forward to working with them.
Yeah. Look at him. Jesus. Anyway.
And it does say during Marvel Phase 5. So it wasn't like, I'm looking forward to working out with you again, bro. It was during Phase 5, I'm going to be training you to look like the Punisher, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think anyone's against this, so let's do it.
Like, I don't know why they just don't do it. But they're waiting now. What didn't I say? They were going to test the waters with Daredevil. Right? Didn't I say something similar to this? Whatever. They're going to test the waters with Daredevil, see how the reaction was. Like, let's be real.
Everyone loves Charlie Cox as Daredevil.
Okay. But, like, I'm trying to say is, when he debuted in She-Hulk, numbers were really good. And then when everything happened and it finished, numbers were really good for Charlie. Not so much for the show, but so much for Daredevil. And I got really excited. And now I think they're not fast tracking, but they're green lighting and giving the go ahead for all the other ones, except for...
I think more people watch She-Hulk than you think, though.
I agree. But I don't think it was as receptive as...
The incels didn't like it?
A few other ones. No, I don't think so. Because truly, I found like the comedy was definitely like a hit and miss. Like, there was definitely a lot of times where I was like... And like that happened way more often than 30%.
I didn't feel the same.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just being rational.
But no, everyone's on board with Bernthal coming back. Like, he is.
Oh, 100%. 1,000%. I'm saying is that they tested the waters with Daredevil and that it was good, obviously. So now they're going to be like, a little sprinkle, like a little tasty, whatever. Yeah. You know it's true.
The Planet of the Apes and Marvel Comics is doing a crossover.
Amazing.
Earlier this year, it was announced that the Planet of the Apes franchise, which is returning to Marvel Comics because Marvel bought Fox. That's why they're able to do this. With all new stories starting in early 2023, a movie, Kingdom of the Planet of Apes, has since started production ahead of its 2024 release. So it's apparent that Disney has big plans for the iconic sci-fi franchise. Seems like Disney does this a lot, given that they're so good at cross-promotion. Mm-hmm. They started a new Predator series, and a Predator movie came out on Hulu. They have brought back Alien, and now there's an Alien TV series coming out from Noah Hawley. Like they definitely nail the cross promotion of promoting properties in multiple formats. So here's some covers. That seems like a Peach Momoko cover. Oh, it is. So it's a Peach Momoko cover with Captain Marvel on the front. Deadpool with that's a cool one. It's Deadpool number 4, Planet of the Apes variant. Oh, cool one from Ghost Rider, from Declan Shalvey.
Damn, that cover's that one's too is also crazy.
Hulk, Planet of the Apes variant cover by LaRocca. Invincible Iron Man. Scarlet Witch number 2. Ooh, that one's cool.
Okay, so I'm just doing a little double check on the Alien TV show.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna focus on a Wayland Yutani baddie.
It's 100% going to be Wayland Yutani trying to capture another alien to do experiments on, right? Like,
okay,
they just can't not make a super.
Okay, but then what happens? Like a predator comes down. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Okay, wait, whoa. He said more. Can I say? It's set on Earth of the future, described as an Edison versus Westinghouse versus Tesla. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. Fuck.
It'll be the race to make a super soldier from the aliens.
With cyborg enhancements or transhuman downloads.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's a Venom cover. X-Force. Yeah, so we have some cool covers that's coming out in 2023. That Silver Surfer one is really cool.
Yeah, that one's good. The Venom one is also really cool.
Okay. So I have mentioned on the show before, where the fuck is Swamp Thing Green Hell issue 2 and 3? Well, we finally get some news because the first issue
mentioned
was
at least twice.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Swamp Thing Green Hell is a 3-issue limited series from DC Comics Black Label by Jeff Lemire and Doug Mankey that had its first issue published in December 2021. So I've been waiting almost a year for issue 2. Even got a second printing. Issue 2 was scheduled for February and then slipped into March, and the third and final issue was solicited for May. However, no other issue came out first, but not too long to wait, as Jeff Lemire promises on his Substack. Swamp Thing Green Hell is not dead, just gestating. Series artist Doug Mankey needed to take some time off this past year due to family personal stuff, but he's back in action producing new pages at a toward pace. Issue 2 and 3 of this DC Black Label will be published in 2023 and will act as a coda to my Animal Man run, as well as telling a complete Swamp Thing story. So I feel like they should have announced this earlier. I've said, okay, the artist has to take some time off. We'll be back.
They're probably worried, yeah.
So we are getting it. Finally. Store dates for this are February 22nd for issue 2 and May 31st for issue 3. So we may finally get that. Yeah, I'm glad they're able to finish it. The first book was great. So
of course. Well, that's good.
Yeah. So I used to do the You Sell Comics thing at the top, but now I'm going to do it in the middle before.
Oh.
Yeah. So this show is presented by You Sell Comics. I am a co-founder of You Sell Comics along with my lovely wife. Josh is an employee, I guess you could say. You Sell Comics is a new multi-vendor platform for buying, selling comics, slabs, trades, omnis. Currently we have 2 pricing formats, $5.99 a month for unlimited bin listings, $15.99 a month for unlimited auctions, and no commission on those for any sale. We currently still have a 3-month free trial, as we're still in the process of launching a super low 5% commission, which then will the 3-month trial will go away and go down to a 1-month trial. So it's still up there for now, but we hope to have that 5% commission launched in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even if you're not looking to sell your comics in this heading towards recession economy, apparently, you can still buy comics. back issues, slabs, etc., etc. I just put up a Wolverine #1 omnibus from Jason Aaron, which is out of print and still goes for an okay price. So that's up there for a competitive price, I guess. But yeah, you can check that out at uselcomics.com. And we look forward to having more vendors in the future. We're still growing month to month. And we may grow even more later. We'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see. But for now, let's do the top 10 marketplace and keys of the week.
Hit it. Keys of the week. Your top 10.
Okay. So some changes from last week. Wonder Man has jumped into the top 5. His solo series, a couple of solo first issues.
Yeah.
Vision #2. He's gone higher from last week to this week.
So happy.
There will be a Vision Quest show.
Love it.
That Moon Knight annual #1 variant 1 in 25. #8 here, Astonishing X-Men #6 is the first appearance of Abigail Brand of Sword. It looks like Emilia Clarke will be playing her in Secret Invasion. I believe I have one in one of these right here. I was able to snag it, like I said last week, before it popped in price.
Pop.
A new series for Deadpool. This is a variant cover, it looks like, with...
lightsabers?
No. That's Notorious B.I.G. on the cover with Deadpool.
Yeah, but what? Oh, he has an electrified sword. Sorry, it looks like they were both holding swords.
No,
Sorry.
that's just. I think that's just glare off.
Yeah, it's a glare.
Golden threads on.
Sorry, it looked because of the angles. It looked like they positioned them perfectly.
So that's going for $60 on eBay right
wow,
now. That's fun.
Oh, mama.
Let's see what else we got here. Ultimate Fallout #4, first appearance Miles Morales. Spawn is back in the top 10. The Spawn issue #1 just won't die. Every couple of weeks, it's back in the top 10.
There was something. There was something. It wasn't obviously any
Todd
big news.
Like 4 weeks ago said, "Oh, we have a new writer again."
Yeah, but I feel like it was something recent. I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Okay. So keys in stores this week in your local comic shops or online. Amazing Spider-Man 13, first appearance of Gold Goblin. Garbage Pail Kids Origins #2, variant cover edition by Nasty Nick. A new Golden Age #1, first appearance of the 13. Gargoyles #1, Ashcan version, 1 per store. People love that show, eh? Gargoyles?
It's gonna come, dude. It's gonna come back. They've been campaigning for it for so long. It's gonna come back, dude.
Gospel #1, a 5-issue fantasy adventure inspired by the work of Hayao Miyazaki and set in the chaos of King Henry VIII's reign that questions the truth behind the stories we tell. Sounds kind of it's an interesting premise.
That's cool.
A group of friends attend the music festival Coachella, only to find a reclusive pop star leads her devoted fans in a massive human sacrifice ritual. Well then, called Coachella. That's amazing. I hope my LCS gets that one. That one's gonna be a good read.
I love it, dude. Yeah, hit me with that, please.
Knight and the Lady of Play. The Knight and the Lady of Play #1. A knight is traveling home to his wife after war with demons, but is tempted by a mysterious woman who tempts him to stay with her. Okay.
Whew.
Sounds like
dangerous.
a rapey situation there. Lord of the Jungle #1, Tarzan series that tells the story before the adventurer's birth. Specs #1, 2 misfit teens order a pair of X-ray glasses that grant wishes. Okay. Traveling to Mars #1, a terminally ill man is the first to be sent to Mars, knowing that there's no chance he will return. This one I'm actually...
that's alright.
I'll get that one and see what it's like. I'm not sure whether there's a Fender on the cover, Stratocaster, but
that cover is amazing. Sorry, the next
looks like
one.
there's a hand there too. Transformers Best of Shockwave #0, collection of Transformers stories featuring Shockwave. 2 Graves #1, a retelling of the classic Persephone myth. Batman Incorporated #2, first cameo appearance of Phantom One, a failed sidekick of Ghostmaker. Possible first cameo appearance of Fissure, an electricity wielder. Batman Urban Legends #21, first team appearance of Arkham Academy. Scorn, Lil Kitten, Deathtrap, The Noise, and Wannabe Wilson. These characters were described as completely expendable, so it's likely they will only appear in this 3-issue arc. Okay, well, at least they're being honest about how long these characters will last.
God damn, that's funny.
Death of Superman 30th Anniversary Special #1, first appearance of Doombreaker. 80-page one-shot celebrating the 30th anniversary of the death of Superman. 4 new stories by the original creative team behind the event.
Damn.
Detective Comics 38 facsimile reprint, first appearance of Robin. Superman 75 reprint of Superman 75, the death of Superman with creator interviews. Superman Son of Kal-El 17, possible first cameo appearance of Red Sin. They're bringing back the Wildcats, old Wildstorm.
Yes.
Team Wildcats #1, Wildcats Battle the Court of Owls. So I guess they're now inserted into the DC universe.
Huh.
Avengers #62, origin of Marvel's history featuring Agamotto. Axe Judgment #1. Omega #1, sorry. Conclusion of the Axe Judgment Day event. Black Panther Unconquered #1, origin of Wakanda. We finally get a relaunch of Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four #1, new creative team. It tells character focused, less universe spanning stories of Fantastic Four.
It's a pretty cool cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of red going on there. Shades of red. Reprint of first appearance of Deadpool in the Mutants '98. Sabretooth and the Exiles 5-issue limited series continuing from the early 2022 Sabretooth series, which was really good. So if you like that one, definitely pick up this one. Spider-Man The Lost Hunt #1, origin of Kraven. Star Wars The High Republic #2, first team appearance of the Path of the Open Hand, an extremist missionary order. First team appearance of the Twinkle Sisters. View more details plus preview pages and additional character introduced in this issue along with the best Star Wars comic book speculation and Drunk Wookie. Okay, speaking of speculation in Star Wars, so the Acolyte, Star Wars The Acolyte has started filming and they released the cast yesterday. So we have Amanda Stenberg, Lee Jung Jae, Manny Jacinto, Daphne Keane, Jodie Turner-Smith, Rebecca Henderson, Charlie Barnett, Dean Charles Chapman, and Carrie-Anne Moss from The Matrix. Okay, so
much
we know this series.
sauce.
We know this series is set during the High Republic era, in the final days of the High Republic. A former Padawan reunites with her Jedi Master to investigate a series of crimes, but the forces they confront are more sinister than they ever anticipated. Now, I looked at 9 Jedi to Know in the High Republic, and I have some theories. So I think one of them is going to be Keeve Trennis. So probably Amanda Stenberg's probably younger. And Keeve Trennis is a Padawan.
Okay.
And there's also Lula Tale Sola, was a human Padawan assigned to the cruiser Starhopper along with her best friends Farzella and Quart. Or Quart. I don't know. It's QO.
Quart.
Yeah, so I feel like these two may be playing Keeve Trennis and Lula. It would be amazing if Loden Greatstorm was in this. He's great in the books.
So cool.
But I'm not sure about that. We also have Reese Silas, Stellan Gios, and Vernestra Rio she was one of the youngest Jedi Knights, who's a 15-year-old who passed the trials, which was unusual for her age. So I feel like at least 1 or 2 are going to be in here. Maybe Bel Setafar. Yeah, maybe Charlie Barnett is playing.
Yeah,
one
maybe
too.
Charlie. Yeah, maybe. That's. Yeah,
I could see Lee maybe playing Loden Greatstorm. With all the makeup. I don't know. I have no idea about Daphne Keane. I wonder if you made Carrie-Anne Moss blonde, she could maybe be Avar Chris. Yeah. So, anyways, there's a few appearances in the
It's
Star Wars
tough.
High
Yeah, it's
Republic annual number 1 from Volume 1 from last year. Keeve Trennis is also a first appearance with her Jedi Master Skier. That was in issue 1. There's also some twins that isn't in here. Oh, you know what? I wonder if Manny Jacinto's playing those twins. He's got, because those twins are kind of goofy, and Manny Jacinto is good at playing goofy. So
yeah, he's a little goofy.
Yeah, so we'll see. You might want to hop on if you can find them. I know the Star Wars High Republic annual goes for a bit these days because it has all those first appearances. But if you can find it.
Yeah, it's crazy that they, like, with them like announcing the cast and like even with that 9-person list, like, let's be real, we're gonna get like what, maybe 2 or 3 out of those, maybe.
Oh, out of the characters that were the Jedi, yeah. Well, someone's got to play a villain, right? Who's playing the villain?
Carrie Ann Moss, obviously, dude.
Maybe.
100% she is.
Okay. So more Star Wars news this week. Lots of Star Wars news.
Yeah.
Most Star Wars fans have some gripes with Kathleen Kennedy. But it seems like more and more information is coming out about why there hasn't been any movies in 5 years. When did Rise of Skywalker come out? 3 years ago, before the pandemic. 2019. It was before the pandemic. I think it was December 2019. If anyone in the chat wants to correct me on that.
Sorry, I can't type that fast. And you are right. 2019.
Okay. So we've had a number of announcements of movies, but none of them have come to fruition, not even started production. We've had a number of people leave or announce they're getting Star Wars movies, and then like 2 years later, like, yeah, it's not happening anymore. So there was a article by Puck about Kathleen Kennedy. It's become clear that Lucasfilm is struggling to figure out where to take Star Wars next, on the big screen at least. Patty Jenkins touted Rogue Squadron in a pricey promo video, only for the project to fall apart with no official word as to why. Widely touted trilogies from Rian Johnson and Game of Thrones showrunners have failed to materialize, so what's the issue? According to Puck, it's Kathleen Kennedy is behind this. They explain that the soonest we'll see another Star Wars movie is 2025, and that's not even guaranteed at this point. It is likely to be the project from Damon Lindelof and Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy we recently learned about, though none of these films we've been hearing about have been officially greenlit at this stage, which I thought Sharmeen had been announced as the director. And like, why would you say? Maybe it wasn't official. It's just noise that they picked a director. Anyways, in fact, Disney has even advised Kennedy to stop announcing projects and creative partners. Stop telling we're hiring people if you're not going to do it. Lest the ravenous nerd press pounce when those projects don't actually happen, as is the case frequently at Lucasfilm. Insiders explain that a culture of fear and indecision around the next installment is a major issue, especially with Lucasfilm determined to get the next movie right after the disappointment that was The Rise of Skywalker. Kennedy wants the next movie to be good, different from what we've seen on Disney Plus, but also kind of the same, and firmly steered away from fan service. However, it still needs to be rooted in what fans love about Star Wars, and that it all adds up to a big ask from Lucasfilm president.
Go ahead.
They need to pick a writer, and directing team, and say it has to take place 30 years after Rise of Skywalker.
Agreed. Maybe
you get Rey back as an older Rey somewhere as like one fan service cameo, but it's got to be new characters, a new storyline, a new enemy, with some I don't know, like it's so weird that Andor is so good and it's only got one character as like fan service. Like all the characters except Andor have not been in any other properties.
Yeah. And I care about at least two.
That's wrong. Mon Mothma is in it also.
Yeah,
we never
and
really
I care
got
about
more
at least
than
two of those characters.
yeah.
Two other of the characters, I mean, which is really good. That's good.
But we never really got like a lot of them on Mothma. So in the
Yeah.
previous properties, right? So it's not like, oh, Luke showing up or Leia or Chewie or someone. It's, they're writing a story for someone we are familiar with, but don't know her background. And now we're right.
Right. Right. I have a theory. I think, I
Yes.
think,
Oh, snort.
Disney.
This is a good one.
Sorry. I didn't think. Oh God. I don't think Disney anticipated how well the Mandalorian was going to do. I don't think they anticipated how, half decently Boba Fett performed.
Yeah.
And I think, to be honest with you, I think that threw Kathleen off. I think that threw her off. And I think that like kind of messed with her a little bit. And she was like, not really like, if these aren't as good, it's more along the lines of like, if I don't
They raised the bar, so she's afraid to try.
Yes. Yes. And it's like, okay, well I had a bare bones idea of doing this thing for this, fire squadron, but like now I don't know. And it's like, okay. And then like the blowback they get from Rain's movie, and like granted, I get it, but at the same time, it's like you committed. You literally said, Sammy, you committed to giving him a trilogy, which is hilarious. And then you like didn't do anything. And then you came back after he had success after fucking what's it's called, the mystery movie.
Yes.
And now he's getting his own movie.
Knives Out.
And it's like and it's like what? Like guys, either you put your toes in or take your pinky out. You know what I mean? Like holy hell. Like I don't know. I don't know. But I feel like Disney TV / Star Wars TV shows changed the way that they planned to do things. For sure.
Well, she kind of did a shotgun approach of announcing movies and directors of like, these are all the big directors right now. Let's spread it out and see what comes
100%.
back. And then none of it worked out with any of them. The only one
Oh no.
the only two I'm kind of excited about are Kevin Feige's movie and Taika's. Taika should only get one. Guaranteed. That's it. No trilogy for him, just one movie.
Yes.
Do it like Rogue One and do your own thing, but that's it.
Yes.
No sequel. No sequel for you.
Yes.
Kevin Feige, he kind of gets one on merit. Like he's done such a good job with the MCU. Just throw him like a Star Wars movie, and he can fulfill his boyhood dream of
for funzos.
Yeah, for funsies, right? Sure, it'll make money, and people will like it because it's Kevin Feige. But she either has to find someone that she trusts, like Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. She needs to I feel like they're far too busy to handle movies too. But she can find someone else who loves Star Wars as much as Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau to help her handle and make decisions on the movie side. Whether that's like Cavan Scott or like one of the or Timothy Zahn, like get a good writer. Like you help them, or Claudia Gray, like you help them. You do the business side, they'll do the writing or bring writers in and help craft the stories. And then, do a collaboration like DC is doing right now with Peter Safran, who's the money guy, and James Gunn is the creative side. Like,
do you think that they're more worried about how it's going to be perceived like in foreign markets rather than here. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna accept whatever they give us. You know what I mean? Like whatever, dude.
Well, I don't know about
like,
that.
Okay.
Rise of Skywalker did worse than Last Jedi and Force Awakens. Like,
yeah, but it still
like
made. What did it make?
Last Jedi
made
was
its money back, right?
universally, well, sure, but there's a difference between making your money back and the Last Jedi was universally praised by critics and hated by fans.
Yeah,
but
awful.
Rise of Skywalker, everyone hated. So they can't have that again.
Sadness.
One's got to be good. Like, it's either got to be good with critics or it's got to be good with fans.
I just couldn't help but look down.
They should try it for both, but you know.
Agreed. I guess, can we all agree that like A Force Awakens was like,
yeah, it was fun.
Average and kind of sort of enjoyable a little bit.
Yeah. It was the best of the three. I mean, it was a retelling of A New Hope. It was fine.
It was, but also visually, Last Jedi was also like really fucking good.
There are some issues.
It looks so good.
Oh, good. Yeah, for cinematography wise. Sure.
Yeah, visually, I'm saying visually, it looks so good.
Don't get us banned.
And it sounded so good, but then it was.
So just as I had said, Kathleen Kennedy doesn't have any movies going. Sean Levy from Deadpool 3 is in talks to do his own Star Wars movie.
And you get a movie, and you
get it. Yeah. Levy has lots of experience with big budget action movies. He most recently directed The Adam Project, which I don't know if you've seen that. It was pretty fun.
I watched it, and it was kind of fun. And it was a little different than I thought it was going to be, and that's totally all right. You know what I mean? Like, honestly, though, it was a little different, and that was totally all right, and everyone fucking hated on that movie. That's a free guy. It's like, you know what? The dude has a formula. And I got to see a kid launch off in a spaceship into space and then like come back. I don't remember what happened. Honestly, I'm sorry. But like they got into the spaceship. Okay, that was really fucking cool. Like a bunch of other cool shit happened. And if I was even literally remotely younger than I am right now, which is like 20 years old, I would be over the moon about this movie. And it was really cool. It was cool. It was a cool movie.
Yeah, so he also directed Free Guy, so that's why they were the same.
Yeah.
He's also been executive producer of Stranger Things, so he is finishing work on both Deadpool 3 and Stranger Things Season 5.
And they basically said that, you know, Sean and Ryan are, you know, partners essentially now at this point because they've been done, they did, what was it, Deadpool 2, Free Guy, Adam Project, and 3. Now obviously Deadpool 3.
Wait,
and there's two.
Wait, does that mean we're getting Ryan Reynolds in Star Wars?
Dude, I said that. Oh, what did I type that?
No.
I said it before, but anyway, that's what I thought. That's the first thing I thought. See, because he couldn't. His humor. I just don't feel like his humor fits into like Star Wars. Well, and I don't know if they could do.
If you can stick Kumail Nanjiani in a Star Wars Obi-Wan, you can fit Ryan Reynolds in.
I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
I guess.
So Andor showrunner Tony Gilroy says season 2 will visit Yavin. If you're not currently watching Andor and you like Star Wars, you should watch it right now. It's one of the best things in the universe to be made. Granted, the first 3 episodes are a bit slow. I will grant you that, given the world building and characters they introduce you to. But if you stick with it, it's fantastic.
I wouldn't even agree with that. I would say that everything has been an average to fast burn. I don't think anything's been slow. Right. I think everything has been perfectly paced. I think Tony has smashed it. And if he doesn't keep going past season 2, I'm gonna fucking cry.
He's doing season 2. This is what the article's about.
Past.
There's only two seasons. It's always only been 2 seasons. Season 2 will end at the beginning of Rogue One.
Oh, I didn't. My bad. I didn't know that it was gonna go right up to the tippy tip.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
Tippy tip.
Okay, so they're going back to Yavin. Andor's this
So
season has
sick.
been full of on-location shooting, and season 2 looks to continue that.
It's gonna be so dope.
Yeah, okay, so that's it for Star Wars news. Now we're on to Gears of War news and comic books. So Dark Horse did a run of Gears of War comic books, I think in 2010. Let me look that up. I was looking at it earlier. If you can grab a number 1, it's still pretty cheap. 2008 to 2012. There was a Gears of War. Oh, and it's DC, not Dark Horse. So you can find Gears of War number 1 for 19 ROM near Mint. Apparently, but that's going to go up after this announcement. Netflix has signed. This has been going on for a while.
Long.
I think Lionsgate had the rights for a bit.
Yeah.
And now Netflix has got the rights to do a Gears of War movie. And also they want to do an animated series. Cliff Bleszinski, the original creator of Gears of War, wants Dave Bautista as Marcus and a Latino actor for Dom. 100% Bautista has said he's always wanted to play Marcus, so just give him the role. Why even bother auditioning him?
Good God.
I thought for Baird maybe John Cena. I couldn't figure out a Cole though. Do y'all remember the TV commercial of it? That was epic. I remember the one with the James Blunt.
I do remember that, and that was fucking epic. Hold the fuck, yeah.
Yeah, I've enjoyed all the Gears games, even Gears Tactics. I played.
Yeah, all the Gears games. I enjoyed all of them. Unfortunately, obviously, I think we can all agree that 1 and 2. Excuse me. 1 and 2 were the best ones. 3 was all right, and then what was it? Tactics
4.
after 3?
Oh no, there's 4 and 5, and then Tactics.
Oh my God! So
are you that far behind?
I played 4.
5 was pretty good. Oh, and there was like a side Gears game too that wasn't Marcus. Yeah. So he also said he doesn't want Chris Pratt involved with the movie whatsoever. He thinks. Please. Oh, he also thinks Ryan Reynolds would be. Speaking of Ryan Reynolds, would be a good casting choice for Baird. Yeah, I don't know who you'd get to play Dominic, and I don't know who you'd get to play Cole.
John
Bernthal
could play Cole.
I thought who?
John Bernthal could play Cole.
Cole's a black football player. Augustus Cole.
Oh, sorry.
Are you thinking
I'm
of,
so sorry.
Are you thinking of Baird?
I was thinking about. I was thinking about Dom.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
My
bad.
Like I thought Terry Crews for Cole, but he's a bit old for. Although Dave Bautista's in his 50s too, so fuck. I don't know. But yeah, like I'm if Bautista plays Marcus, I'm 100% on board.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I mean, I'm like so, but like now that we've talked about it, it's only taking me a few minutes to warm up to the idea.
You finished the Halo show, right?
Yeah.
I did see a funny comment that said, "Oh, now all of a sudden a little blonde girl is leading the Horde or the Locust." Where did that come from?
Classic.
Okay, so as we all know, we're still mourning the loss of Henry Cavill, but some new info has come out. So apparently this started back just during season 2. He was talking about leaving. Back in the summer of 2021, when The Witcher season 2 was in post, we heard from a source that recasting Geralt was a possibility at Netflix. The reason for that was Henry Cavill was considering leaving the series after season 2 because he and the producers weren't seeing eye to eye regarding content and Geralt's role in The Witcher. At the time, we believed Henry wasn't 100% serious about it and would not really go through with leaving the series since he fought so hard to get the role. So instead of reporting it, we chose to sit on this information and see where it goes. It turns out we were right. In November, the Hollywood Reporter appeared saying, a report from the Hollywood Reporter, saying Cavill had just renewed his contract and would be getting $1 million per episode for season 3 as opposed to $400K. Oh, man,
Spies.
what a deal! Like,
Yeah,
both
that's-
deals for him.
That's a boost.
Fuck
That's a
you.
boost, Papa.
After that, chronologically came the Witcher Season 2 promo tour. Calvin made it very well known that during the tour he had been pushing for a more book-accurate Geralt, as he kept saying a variation of that in almost every interview he gave. Hint, hint. So yeah, we know that he wasn't happy after Season 2. Guess Season 3 made it easier for him to leave, given that he had only done a one-season deal at a time after the first two. The Superman angle doesn't appears not to have a ton to do with it, other than he's making a lot of money.
Yeah, and he got to play. He literally probably got to go and do literally a lateral from one character he enjoyed to the other.
Yeah,
Because he said he enjoyed playing him. He wanted to do him, and he's going back.
So also during Season 3, the filming of Season 3, some of the Witcher productions started following Liam Hemsworth on social media. Naturally, we didn't think anything of it, but now it appears that new Geralt auditions may have taken place. So this part here of new auditions, story came out after this that said Liam was in the top 5 originally to play Geralt, and they never went back and just went to their top 5 list, and Liam was available. So,
Damn.
also rumored was Sebastian Stan was rumored to have auditioned, but he's too big now to do that. Like he's not going to step into someone's role who's already knocked it out of the park. Like, why would he do that?
Yeah, no, I can't see that.
Whereas Liam's cheaper.
Yeah.
So,
Which is crazy, actually, if you really kind of think about it, because he's only been like Sebastian, like, obviously Marvel and like a couple indie films, and before that he was in like 2 films maybe.
what are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What Marvel movie was Liam Hemsworth in?
No, I'm sorry, I was talking about Sebastian.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Jasmine says
Oh, I
it
said
is
that.
upsetting. So upsetting. Yes, we're all mourning
It
the
is.
loss of Henry Cavill.
So very upsetting.
Well, back in 2017 or 18, Sebastian Stan was still pretty big at that time.
Yeah, but like I said, other than Marvel, he had only done like 2 movies before. No?
No, he's been an actor. He was in a show in 2008 with Ian McShane called The King that went for a season. Yeah, he's been acting for a while. Like, I wouldn't say he was a star before that, but he had been acting regularly before Marvel.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, but I don't like if Sebastian's not that big though. Like, he's not that wide. So after
not wide.
after if he had been at first, we would have got that image of having the video game version of Geralt where he's a bit tall and a bit more slender. But now that Henry's like a fucking tank, it would be hard to see Sebastian Stan unless he went full roids.
You know what it was?
What?
I didn't realize this because I didn't watch the movie all the way through. He was in Black Swan.
Sebastian Stan?
Yeah.
You never finished that movie?
No.
I barely remember it, but I know I watched it because people thought it was great.
So there's that,
Yeah.
and I feel like his previous, which is King's, Hot Tub Time Machine, Gossip Girl, for 3 seasons, by the way.
Wow.
And sorry, no, that's wrong. It says for 3 years. Oh, sorry, my bad. Only 1 season.
Yeah.
Sorry. And a couple of other whatever before that. And that just makes sense, bro. And then after that, he got Captain America in 2011 and he gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's it.
I feel like the press tour is going to be interesting. I'm not sure he'll be on it. Like, he's a total pro, but it's going to be hard for the other cast members to be like, wow, how do you feel about Henry leaving? What happened on the, right? Okay. Indiana Jones series reportedly being eyed by Lucasfilm Disney Plus. We already know that Harrison Ford is finally putting down the hat and whip, after Indiana Jones 5 comes out. He said he would no longer be falling down for us, in the Disney Plus announcement in September. But it looks like they're contemplating a TV show or Disney Plus series. I don't. Maybe this is with new characters out of it, like
Yeah,
Phoebe
I would
Waller
say
Bridge,
new
and
characters. I
maybe
just
Short
I
Round
could
comes back or something. I don't know.
I can only see him being involved in any type of
Oh, I don't think Harrison. Well,
um
Harrison's too busy now with MCU.
yeah. But I mean, if they're gonna announce an indie show, they have to have him at some point, right?
He's also very busy with Yellowstone. That series he's in,
Right.
1923, is now 2 seasons. Where it
Oh
was
my
going to be 1,
God.
now it's 2. So he's got that and Thunderbolts and
They're gonna milk this man to death.
and Captain America 4.
They're gonna
So his
they're gonna
plate's full.
murder. They're gonna murder Harrison, dude. He's gonna.
I feel like he's gonna be like Clint Eastwood, that he'll live to
Oh
be
my
90.
god, go Rachel
99.
90. Yeah, shoot his last movie at 91.
Yeah, like he, I feel like Clint's
Jesus.
lived so long because he works so much. Like that's just it keeps him alive.
Wish we could say it about everybody else. Okay, yeah.
Daniel Kaluuya is Spider-Punk in the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, that's dope.
Oh, I meant to pull that comic. Anyways, Spider-Punk #1 came out like 6 or 7 months ago, I think. So maybe
Very short, but he became apparently very popular.
Yeah, so he appeared in the inaugural Spider-Verse event in 2015, and now he currently has his own comic book series called Spider-Punk. Daniel Kaluuya will be the voice of Spider-Punk in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, which is on screen next year.
Wow.
Also, Jason Schwartzman is the voice of the Spot in
Yeah,
Spider-Man Across
it's gonna
the
be
Spider-Verse.
sweet. It's gonna be sweet, dude.
Okay,
so
last
excited. I'm
thing
so excited.
before I tear these two things open.
Oh yes.
Ryan Reynolds speaks about Hugh Jackman's return in Deadpool 3. In an interview, he said, "I don't believe that I'm responsible for Hugh coming back. I always wanted Hugh to come back. My first meeting with Kevin Feige when Disney bought Fox years ago, maybe 3 years ago or 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago. I'm not sure. It was about doing a movie with the two of us, a Deadpool Wolverine movie. And that was not possible at the time. Then Hugh just happened to call it that perfect moment and expressed that he'd be interested in going back and doing this one more time. And the contents of that conversation, I'll let Hugh answer that on his own, but he expressed interest in coming back, and that was my job to take to Kevin Feige one more time and sell it." I don't really think he really needed to sell that to Kevin Feige.
Mm-hmm.
It was more of like, hey, he wants to come back, and Feige's like, well, how much? How much was it going to cost? So I can put that in the
Yeah,
budget?
I mean, I think that's pretty much it.
According to Reynolds, it didn't take much to convince Feige to go along with it. It's not like adding Hugh Jackman to a movie like this is a hard sell. It's immediate, emphatic, unqualified yes. It's a lot of moving parts, and Fox and X-Men and all that kind of stuff that Marvel needs to sort through. A lot of red tape, and they did it, and I'm really grateful that they did it, because for me, working with Hugh is a dream come true, but working with Logan and having Logan and Wade together in a movie is beyond any dream I would have been ever audacious enough to have. So I'm really
insane.
super fucking excited to do the film. And soon to be NHL team owner Ryan Reynolds.
Dude, like,
He's looking
can
to
this
buy the
man be
Senators.
stopped? Can this man be stopped? You know what? Honestly, like, I feel like it's getting too good to be true, and like something's gonna happen.
What's too good to be true?
Like, just
That Hugh Jackman is in.
oh no, sorry, that like Ryan's just he's so good.
That he's Canada's savior.
Yeah, and like he's gonna buy the Sens, and like everything's gonna be cute, and he's gonna be so
Well,
cute,
I'd
and
be-
everyone's gonna be happy, and
well-
then boom, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna
He's
happen.
not going to be like the sole owner though. He's not Jeff Bezos rich.
No, but still, like, you have to understand, his pull
Yeah.
is, dude, that's stupid. That's a lot.
Like-
That's a lot of.
I read that the Wrexham team that he bought with Rob McElhenney was only $1
Yeah.
million to buy the whole team. So, yeah, it was only $1 million to buy a football team. But they're like
So
the
they
fifth league
they
down,
bought
right?
the
So-
team. They bought the team. They probably each agreed. They probably each
Yeah.
agreed that like it's gonna cost us $1 million each. And like, yeah, and then we're gonna take $1 million. We're gonna throw it at them. We're gonna throw fucking $2 million.
Yeah, so that's
at
like
them.
that's like 2 days on set for Ryan Reynolds for making that money, and like a whole season or a half season of It's Always Sunny for Rob. But yeah, like comparatively, it wasn't that expensive for them to buy that team. Now
That's crazy.
It can be expensive to continue to run that team, like,
Yes.
salaries, etc. But to just buy the team and get the rights, it wasn't that expensive.
That's crazy.
Okay, so this is nicely packed.
Yeah, a lot of top A.
We always like it. Oh yeah, definitely nicely packed. Okay. Well, it is a key. Well, it looks like there's. Oh, I know what this is. Okay.
Damn, we really got off on a tangent talking about news today.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff.
Sorry about that. I added in like 3 extra articles at the end.
I know. I cut it out, so it's fine.
Yes. So it's this one and another one.
Yeah, one more to this. Okay. So
Nice.
this is... Oh my god, more tape. Fine, it's good. It's good.
More tappy eye.
It's got to be careful with the.
Yeah, fuck, please be gentle. I feel like I've been cutting so many apples, I feel like I'm gonna slice an apple and just cut my thumb right the fuck off.
What kind of apples? Granny Smith?
Honey crisp
Golden
only.
oh.
What are you, sick?
Granny Smith apples are good.
Yeah, they're right, but like Honey Crisp is top
right.
tier, bro.
Oh, right. Okay, so this is I forgot I ordered this. High Republic.
Always.
Number.
Oh.
I didn't set the other cameras today because it was a small one. High
That's
Republic
okay. Just
number 1.
give us like a half
trade dress.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's saucy.
So that's that. What's this one from?
Noise.
Books, please don't bend. Okay, I won't bend it.
Please, yeah, please don't, please. Did you just mute yourself?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry. No, sorry. I was seeing the video. I thought it was not delayed. Okay, but we're good. Sammy, you're so noisy. So noisy. No, nosy. Oh my god. Wow.
I feel like were you drinking on your earlier stream? Is this what's going
Just like
on?
it's just like the difference between an eye and not an eye. Anyway, yeah, High Republic. The cover was really nice.
Oh, all right. I still have it here. So there's a Virgin variant. Oh, that's better.
Oh. Yeah.
That was from Bird City Comics. Big Bird.
Yeah.
Big Bird sent it to me.
That's a good cover.
Yeah. No, Bird City Comics. Actually, I'm waiting for I ordered. What did I order? I ordered something that's not here yet, and it's only supposed to be shipped from Quebec, so it's weird that it's not here yet.
Something.
Oh my god! More tape.
Yeah. The top, yeah.
It tricked me.
No. But of course.
Oh, there we go.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Okay, the extent of this was. Ooh, was unnecessary. Okay. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay, what's this? Oh. This is the one I snagged before the price went up.
Oh.
The Fresh Prince of Abigail brand.
So good.
And he was actually right. It is near mint plus. That's awesome.
Damn.
Yeah, so that I started collecting the Astonishing X-Men run, and I'd been waiting on this. I'm like, it'll come down, and then I saw that announcement come up. Like, I better buy it now before it gets too high.
And bingo.
Yeah. So there's a
classic.
There's a Ghost Rider I'm waiting on that does not appear. It's been a couple weeks. Anyways, okay. Sammy says he's going to game it up. Oh, are you playing? He's asking if we play COD Modern Warfare 2. I do not. Josh does. I am excited about God of War Ragnarok coming out tonight, so I'm going to try and stay up and play a bit of that before it comes out at midnight. I may go back and try the new Warzone when it comes out, for the new version of Warzone, whenever that launches after.
I believe it's the 15th. I could be wrong.
Of this month?
Yeah. And I also
like
believe that is the same. I don't know what it is, but I think they announced that it was going to be that date like a few weeks ago, if not a month ago. And now apparently Trump is announcing his same large announcement on the same day. So, Warzone
comes out.
Warzone, Trump's coming, saying something. It's all kind of equals out.
Yeah.
War.
What is it good for? Okay. Sammy says yes. He also thinks it's the 15th too. Yeah. So I might try the free version.
Let's do it. Play.
Yeah, we'll see. What is the next Tuesday? Next Tuesday is the 15th. Oh, it's the day of. Okay. Anyways, yeah, we should be back next week. With more news, etc., etc.
Oh,
We'll also talk about Black Panther that comes out. Oh, fuck, I forgot. Black Panther comes out.
Oh my god, yeah. So we're both. I'm going Thursday. You're going Monday.
Sunday.
Sorry.
Yes.
I'm across Canada until Monday, and then okay. So Tuesday, great. Can't wait.
Jasmine Parkinson says God of War looking so good. Yeah, I was lucky enough to grab a PlayStation on. So I went to go pick up these two from the shipping depot across in America.
Lucky boy.
And I was getting a couple of things from Gordon's Food Service, which Best Buy was right. Oh, I guess I didn't tell you the story. So Best Buy was right beside it. And before, I'm like, I know God of War's coming out. I wonder if they just have any in stock. Like, let's just see. So I walked into the Best Buy and I walked to the PlayStation section, and there's nothing, like picked clean. So I'm like, oh well, like I was here anyways. So I'm gonna, just go to get my groceries across the way. Yeah. So as I'm walking out, there's a little kiosk in the middle between where you walk in and you walk out, and it had like a box for a Switch and an Xbox and a PlayStation 5 digital edition without the extra control and stuff, which was, it's hard to get here in Canada that without the bundle, like just the right. Yeah. So I just thought of the corner of my eye as I was walking out, and I turned around and I'm like, oh, those are boxes. And I said to the cashier, I'm like, are those empty boxes? And she's like, no. I'm like, I could buy that right now? Sure. Oh, sweet. The one left in the store. I just happened to catch it on the way out, and it was like at noon or 12:30 too. It wasn't even like right at open. So
lucky little duck.
Yeah, and then I wasn't planning on buying a PlayStation, so at the border, I'm like, oh, well, there's the HST now I have to pay on, which, with all being said and done, it was a little bit more than if I had bought it here. It wasn't that much more, so it was like,
Sammy.
I won the PlayStation lottery and got picked to be able to buy 2 PS5s. It's in my shopping cart right now, but I already have one.
Okay, like, let's be real. How hard is it going to be for you to sell 2 at, like, you're going to make 100, you're going to make easily make $150 each.
Yeah, especially with the bundles here being expensive to resell. I see a lot of them on Facebook, right? Facebook Marketplace with the bundles.
Fuck, if you got an extra like couple weeks and room on your credit card,
Yeah,
slap
Christmas
it
is coming,
down.
right? So
Slap
yeah,
it
so
down, bro.
I sold my my Xbox Series S because that was just like my thing to play NHL on because EA sucks. So I flipped that and I'm selling my Switch Lite because I have my Steam Deck and I can emulate all the Switch games on that. So that just pays for that. It was like, I think it ended up being like, even with the exchange rate sucking, it's like 60 or 70 more dollars Canadian to buy it in than here. But you just can't find the digital edition here without the bundle.
Yes.
And you have to like put all your time into like waiting at your laptop to get the notification that it's in stock at Amazon. And by the time you get it's worth the extra like $60 just to have it over and done with.
So apparently, some people that I know had specialized alerts turned on through IFTTT, which is I don't know if you didn't know of that service. It's like a kind of like a website / whatever plugin service that you're allowed to log in different services and you can use certain things
Wait, does
that
it
trigger
automatically buy it
other
for
certain
you?
things. No, it doesn't automatically buy it for you. You get an alert through either email or text that stock had been changed, not been like filled, but had been changed. So it could have been, anything, obviously. And if it changed to, obviously in stock or whatever, you could either go in store or try to order it online. They said that ordering online is a nightmare, but funny enough, I looked today and red flag deals or whatever for Canada said that Shoppers had it for sale, the Ragnarok edition, and it was in stock. I checked the website and it was in stock. I hit add to cart and it was there.
No one thinks in Canada that Shoppers would have electronics. Like they have like a tiny kiosk everywhere, but they never really think that it's got a PlayStation. So plus you get points at Shoppers, so I've seen some people wanting to wait till they get the 20 times points to go buy it. But
they're nuts. They're nuts. They're nuts.
Yeah, so now I can play God of War Ragnarok. I've been playing the original God of War because you can download all your old PlayStation games. Remote play through my Steam Deck, which is amazing.
Wow, no way.
Yeah, someone made a Linux-based remote play program to work with the PlayStation 5, so you can remote play anything with. Yeah, well, I love my Steam Deck. It's amazing. If you have the opportunity to buy one, like I'm sure there are going to be more unreal down the road. Steam Deck 2 because it's been a huge hit, but it's phenomenal. Yeah. Anyways, I'm off to play God of War in an hour and 15 minutes. Everyone enjoy. Thanks for watching, and we'll be back next week. Take care.